Welcome to the kingdom of Once Upon a Time. Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Once upon a time, in a small Indian village near the foothills of the Himalayas, a young man named Ali Baba used to live. He was a kind and honest man, but he was also very poor. One day, while Ali Baba was gathering firewood in the forest, he heard the sound of horses. He hid behind the tree and saw so many horses running towards a huge rock. When they reached near that huge rock, one man said, "Open, Sim Sim, open, Sim Sim." Suddenly that huge rock moved itself. It was a big cave behind that rock. All went inside, and after a few minutes they all came out, and one man said to close the cave. "Close, Sim Sim, close, Sim Sim." The rock moved back to its place and the cave got shut. The group of horse riders went away. Ali Baba thought to go inside and check what was inside. He went there and said the same words to open the cave. "Open, Sim Sim, open, Sim Sim." And the rock moved again. Ali Baba went inside, and he was amazed to see so much gold and jewels. Ali Baba filled his pockets with as much gold as he could carry. And then he came out and said the magic words again to close the rock door. "Close, Sim Sim, close, Sim Sim." The cave got closed and he rushed to his home. He hid the treasure in a safe place. The next day, Ali Baba's brother, Qasim, came to visit. Qasim was a greedy man, and he was always looking for ways to get rich quickly. Ali Baba told Qasim about the treasure cave, but he warned him not to be too greedy. Qasim went out to the forest that night, determined to take as much treasure as he could carry. He found the cave and said the magic words to open it. But when he saw all the treasure, he became so greedy that he forgot all about Ali Baba's warning. Qasim filled his pockets and his clothes with gold and jewels. But when he tried to leave the cave, he couldn't remember the magic words. He tried everything he could think of, but couldn't open the rock door. The thieves returned to the cave the next day, and they were furious to find Qasim inside. They asked him how he got entered, and Qasim fairly told them about Ali Baba and the story. Then they killed Qasim and planned to find Ali Baba. That night, the thieves' captain, Abu Hassan, made a plan and went to Ali Baba's house as a spice merchant. He told Ali Baba that he was looking for a place to stay for the night. Ali Baba was a kind man, so he agreed to let Abu Hassan stay. While Ali Baba was asleep, Abu Hassan searched his house for the treasure. He found the gold and jewels that Ali Baba had taken from the cave, and he realized that Ali Baba knew the secret to open the cave. Abu Hassan marked Ali Baba's house with a secret mark so that he could find it again later. He planned to kill Ali Baba and steal all of the treasure this time. But Ali Baba's wife, Salma, saw Abu Hassan marking the house. She realized that he was up to not something good, so she told Ali Baba what she had seen. Ali Baba was grateful to Salma for her smartness and intelligence. He made a plan to outsmart Abu Hassan and his gang of thieves. He brought 40 huge pots and placed them near his home. Then he called Abu Hassan for a dinner party. Abu Hassan was smart and understood that there could be a plan. He told his partners to come silently hide themselves and wait for his signal for attack. Abu Hassan went to Ali Baba's home and sat down for dinner. His partners also went outside of Ali Baba's home and tried to hide themselves. They saw those huge pots and they jumped into them to hide themselves. Salma served wine to Abu Hassan, and she made sure that he drank too much. When Abu Hassan was all drunk and asleep, Ali Baba killed him. Salma smartly poured hot water in those huge pots and covered them, and all 40 thieves were also killed. By this way, Ali Baba and Salma killed all the thieves and their leader. Ali Baba and Salma lived happily ever after. using the treasure from the cave to help the poor and needy in their village. They started helping and giving food to poor and hungry people. The moral of the story: we should not be so much greedy.
Thank you for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe the channel.